Matthew.
Can't run a touchscreen, but good on the details.
Yeah.
Well
there
you go.
But, I mean, you know, it would be interesting to see. We talked about this sort of at the top of the show. Fielder, actually, sorry, Tim, you and I talked about this off camera. We talked about it'd be interesting to see what happens with Robbie Anderson.
Oh, Stefania, you're not alone anymore. How are you going to do my girl like that? This big bully right here.
I'm telling you, you've heard how much she talks about negative about Jordan Reed, and then she's on the bandwagon with Jordan Reed. Please, I was too nice to her.
Speaking of bandwagon, we always have huge week one surprises, guys, and then sends people to the waiver wire, but we need to know who is the real deal, and that's why I have you two to help us out. I'm starting with you, Matthew. Jared Cook last week, 9 catches, 180 yards, feels like a no-brainer to me.
No, you know what? It drives me crazy. This is my revenge for making.
Let's go.
If you're saying fired, we're gonna be fired up.
Fired up.
Oh, yes.
Dangerously close to tighten up. Fired up.
Yeah. No, with an asterisk. I don't know how I feel about this. No asterisks for you. I want to get into Kenny still here. No Devontae Parker, 2 TDs. Hard to overlook.
That's. I think. By the way, we could call this deal or no.
Flex worthy.
Field. Deal or no deal. Will Dissly, 2018's Austin Hooper?
Sorry to break the hearts of all those in Montana and also those in the Pacific Northwest.
For a team that will be down or trailing a decent amount, which I think is what's going to happen with the Raiders, Rashard will be involved. He's their pass-catching back. So I believe, yes, he does have a role in that team and is flex worthy of consideration in PPR leagues.
Feeling much more confident at the waiver wire now. Thank you. These two, always the real deal, can trust in them. But how about air football now? If you are concerned about injuries, Devontae Freeman, Josh Gordon is now out. Don't you worry. You are in good hands because we have Field Yates and Stefania Bell here to help you out. Stefania, I want to start with
to get it for you, Molly.
Yeah, true story, Stefania. Matthew, you kind of nailed it with John Brown. I don't want to give you a bigger head, but you got an encore for us?
Yeah, and by the way, John Brown's still out there in a ton of leagues. We saw what he did.
There's been so much, volume in the passing game.
I got to fire it up real quick. 2 hours to kick off.
Let's go.
Let's go. Were you impressed by my arm, though?
I think we're going to stop. I'm like, we might only get one spin in.
I'm a little nervous to fuck Will Dissly.
Will Dissly.
Brandon Marshall.
Oh, wow.
Brandon Marshall.
All right, Tim, have that.
But yes, the fact that Will Dissly
I wouldn't panic on Kareem Hunt when you consider you're on a very good offense. They don't have a great defense, and because of that, I think we're just going to continue to see a lot of.
I think the other question on the Chiefs is Sammy Watkins. We have
crew here.
We have a couple of crew guys.
Don't take any offense to that. We don't believe him.
Let's talk about the Texans here. I mean, I think